Ooh, that looks tasty. Gamers back with another episode of Kinfire Chronicles, and ostensibly we are probably moving on to story number 7, because currently that is the only one that I actually have a quest card for right here. But it is possible that as I go through my choices in the city mode that perhaps we will run into another one. We'll find out, we shall see. So the mistake that I've made here is as I've been playing through, I haven't actually been writing down anywhere where I've been. So, yeah. But I've gone through and made some choices since there was no requests from the last story mode that I did the playthrough of. And I do apologize, everybody, for being so long between playthroughs. Things are just slammed lately. I really am hoping to kind of have this whole campaign finished up, maybe sometime this summer. But I also wanted to throw another one out there because there is a campaign currently live on Kickstarter or GameFound right now for the kind of sequel game to this, but then also you can get the reprint of this game as well. So jumping in, starting out, I'm going to go down here, which is the Low Garrison. And we'll just kind of see what there is to see down there. The soldiers of the Low Garrison give you a friendly wave as you walk by. While they enjoy heckling some of the traders and other residents of the stumps, they hold seekers in high regard. They're grateful that it's you and not they who have to brave the darkness outside the city walls. I think maybe I've done this. Let's see if I have memory 4A. I don't have memory 4A, so I return to the map and I choose again. Yeah, I feel like I've done that, so I'm just going to pop right over here to number 2, and we'll just see what that is. As you pass by the tents and stalls of the low market, a lilting tune fills the air. A group of busking minstrels has set up to entertain the market goers and make a little coin. They're playing a skill, but they seem to be short a member or two today. And I have Fane, so oi, play with us, Fane! Smiling Fane unlimbers his lute and joins in. I gain 3 coins, like so. And if I have memory for G, which I do, I actually gain 5 coins. And then this action gets removed, so I actually can't just keep doing this one over and over again, but there we go. So the question is, how do I remember to mark what is used? And the next one is number 6. As you enter the darkened room, lined with candles and strings of amber beads, a woman's voice rings out. Ah, you've come at last, just as I have foreseen. The spirits revealed that you would seek me out for a reading, but they failed to mention if it would be on this visit or a future one. What say you? Shall I read your fortune? So I can pay 5 coins. Well, I just got 5 coins. Sure, let's do it. Let's pay 5 coins, and this card goes out, and I go to event DE. Fortune teller smiles as she pockets your coin. I am Lady Mystery, and I see things hidden to others. Please pick up the bones on the table, shake them, and throw them back onto the table. Doing as she asked, you are astonished to see the bones form a perfectly straight line pointed at you. She frowns deeply. I've never seen that before. Clearly, fate has taken a special interest in you. I will cleanse your auras as best I can, but powerful forces are arraying against you, so I can make no promises. Chanting, she waves incense around you while walking in a circle. There, I've done what I can. May Ziva guard you. Add the Moment of Destiny cards to my unused cards and remove this from Din Lux. The Moment of Destiny card. Well, I don't know what that is. All right, here it is. Ooh, that's an interesting card. It may make me kind of rethink where it is that I'm going to go. Yeah, this one, gosh, I may want to actually shuffle this in to one of my decks here. Oh, shoot, I forgot the other part of it. Yeah, that may be one that I want to shuffle in. Ooh, we shall see. I will think about that. All right, that was there. All right, next we're going to go to 14 over here. The mage's space isn't fancy. A fire crackles in the corner of the room, heating a pot of something pungent and orange. You don't notice the proprietor, a tattooed orc, until she speaks. I'm Kata. If it's fortune telling you want, move on. But if you want me to curse your next lover, move on. But if you want to learn the ways of magic, and you've got the coin to pay, then sit down and listen up. So now we can train with Kata, and it would appear that I've already perhaps added her. I may have already added her to the places I can train. Well, I will just deal with that and move on, I'll say I go to the inn instead in case I want to add some cards is what I'll do. So I'll just say I go to the inn instead for that one, and then my last one I will go to 18. The greatest remaining repository of knowledge in all of Atios, the Library of Light, has books on many topics. So I can research up to 3 topics, remove the card, and return here. All right, so I think I'll do Kinfire and Darkness and Recipes. So that's 2, 11, and 17. When starless nights fell upon Atios, it is the darkness that blots out the sky and brings change upon the land. Whether it is a divine judgment, a natural phenomenon, or an attack from some unseen force, none can truly say. But we do know the following. It moves like a fog, swirling and eddying, changing what it touches and replacing what it swallows. People touched by it suffer temporary changes. Those taken by it are never seen again. It is repelled by magic. Places where magic accumulates are rarely touched by darkness, and Kinfire can keep it fully at bay. When it recedes, it leaves behind a jumble of unfamiliar landscapes in its wake, and sometimes unfamiliar creatures. Some are dangerous, others are merely strange. Where they come from, nobody knows. Then Kinfire. The substance known as Kinfire is pure condensed magic. It appears as an ordinary flame, but with the following exceptions. Color is silvery white. The flame gives off no heat, though it can still burn the unwary. It burns without fuel, even when wet. Its light repels the darkness when all other light fails. Smaller units of Kinfires, known as embers, may be split off from the holy flame in the great lighthouse to create lanterns, revenants, or other smaller lighthouses. Splitting is a slow, complicated process accompanied by many rituals. Embers split off from the holy flame will never be stronger than their source. Once split from the core, an ember cannot be split again. It is believed that if the holy flame is extinguished, all embers originating from that core will be instantly extinguished as well. Well, that sounds like foreshadowing. And then, hearty foods for the hearth and home. A delicious salad can be made from 4 parts potatoes, 1 part onion, and 1 part cucumber. Peel and thinly slice the onions and cucumbers while boiling the potatoes until they are soft but not falling apart. The potatoes may be peeled or not, as you prefer. Be sure to clean them well if leaving them unpeeled. Then cut them into slices, the thickness of your pinky finger. Mix the potatoes, onions, and cucumbers together in a large bowl. Then to this mixture add equal parts red wine vinegar and oil. Olive oil is preferred, until moistened but not soupy. Salt and pepper generously, and finally add several dashes of any savory brown sauce you enjoy. Soy, yeast, or wheat extract. Well, that seems like it's just a recipe. Strange. Well, anyhow, so that's the story stuff that I got. And then I will go to inn, and I don't think I have any exhaustion, but if I do, I'll get rid of it. And I don't think I'm going to trade out any of my stuff. We'll see if I get any new fate tokens so I can upgrade my characters more. Currently, Naz and Valora could take on some new items, but not a ton of stuff. So hopefully I'll get something a little bit better. So we are jumping right in to Red Sky at Night. Guildmaster Lyra has asked that you stay at the Guildhall for the night so you can accompany her to the upcoming City Council meeting where your presence has been requested. All right, so let's see what we got. The Seeker's Guildhall stands tall before you, its yellow roof glinting in the light of the sunset. Inside, other Seekers mill around, having an evening of ale and gossiping. A younger group of Seekers in the corner of the dining hall sit wide-eyed, clearly unsure of themselves. You decide to join them for a drink. Got any good battle scars yet, you ask? They laugh nervously. Battle? So far our assignments have mostly involved the Guildmaster's laundry and returning books to the Library of Light. You chuckle. Don't worry, your moment will come. You say to them before retiring to your quarters to rest up for tomorrow's City Council meeting. Just as you nod off to sleep, the sound of screaming jolts you awake. You sit upright, smelling smoke on the air. Out of the window you see that night has fallen, but the sky is lit with a reddish glow. The Guildhall is on fire! Okay, the building is burning and time is limited. When you reach the time icon in the text, draw a chit from the bag. If it's a Seeker or a Heart chit, you may continue without effect. If it's an Enemy or Darkness chit, each player suffers a damage or gains an exhaustion before continuing. And they don't go back into the bag, so I have a choice. If I climb out the narrow window ledge, 7.1. If I go through the smoke-filled corridor, 7.2. And the time track ever fills up, go to 7.9. Seems like I have two nimble people, so we're going to go out on the window ledge. And now I have to take a quick pause while I set some stuff up. You climb out the window onto a narrow ledge, trying not to look down. There's a sizable gap of empty space between your ledge and the window to the Guildmaster's chambers. Further down is another window looking into the dining hall. Each seeker must flip 2 cards. For every seeker that does not reveal any green, I have to draw a chit. I do have Feign, so I can flip 4 cards if I need to do so. Okay, here we go. Starting with Feign. If I don't draw any greens, I can draw more. Okay, come on, boy. Let's do this. Boom, right there. Done. White equals green. All right, Valora. You should be pretty darn stealthy. Don't blow this. That's blowing it. That is also blowing it. Garbage. Okay, so this comes out. That is bad. And I have to take a damage or an exhaustion. Oof. I think I will take a damage because she is ranged, which puts her down to 11 health for the next fight. And let's see if Naz can do a little better. I don't know if you can hear the cat there, but Snug the cat is upset about Valora's failure. There's one, and boom, got a green. Naz is good to go. So I can duck into the Guildmaster's chambers, or I can continue along the unstable ledge towards the dining hall. I think I'm going to continue towards the dining hall because I didn't get a lot of the greens that are out there. So let's do that. So I'll continue on the ledge. That goes to 7.5. You ease your way carefully across the narrow ledge. It groans with your weight, and you attempt to think very light thoughts. Each seeker flips 3, and I'm trying to get a total of 4 blues. Okay, I can do that. Here we go, starting with Feign. That's 1 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue. Oh, Feign is money. That's 4 blue. All right, here comes Valora. It's 1 blue, so that's a total of 5. And, oof, okay. Not great. Oh, wait, I already got 4 blue. I'm done. I'm done. Because I have 4 seekers and I got 5 blues. Done because Feign is a monster. What? I succeeded. You safely reach the window leading to the dining hall and leap inside. Go to 7.7. Burning through the center of the dining hall is a wall of flame separating you from the exit. You'll have to think fast. Ooh, I have to draw a thingy. Oh, interesting. I wonder who has to take the damage on this if I pull a bad one. I did not pull a bad one, so that's fine. Don't have to worry about it. If you haven't already, you may search the dining hall for valuables. If every seeker has at least 5 health, you may leap through the wall of flames and they all suffer 4. You may attempt to push over the dining table in order to extinguish the fire and to pass through. If you do, each seeker flips 2 cards. For every seeker that doesn't reveal any red, draw a time. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm going to search the dining hall first. I'm going to go to 7.8. That seems foolish, but it gave me the option. Let's do it! You rush through the dining hall, scanning the room for anything important enough to save. The weapons mounted on the wall turn out to be merely decorative, but you do find a small heavy coin purse in a crate designated Lost and Found. Shrugging, you decide to pocket it, given the circumstances. So that's going to be 2 coins. Okay, I'll take it. And 2 time, but I do have Naz. Naz's trained eye for weaponry isn't fooled by faux armament, so I only take 1 time instead, and I go back to 7.7. Okay, heart, good to go. And so now I think I'm going to try to... I don't think I want to take all that damage. I want to try to flip over the table. And so for that, I'm going to flip 2 cards each. And seekers are trying to get red. All right, Naz. Or excuse me, Feign. Let's go. All right, 2 cards. Give me your red. That's not red. That is red, though. So, Fane is fine. Now, Valora, see if she can get her act together. So, for Valora, nope. Got it. Got a red. It's good to go. And Naz. Let's see if Naz can pull this off. Now, Naz has a lot of red in her deck, so Naz should be fine. Boom, right there. First pull. Naz is good. Okay, 7.9. You stumble into the open courtyard just as the burning building collapses into a pile of fiery rubble. From behind you comes an ominous hissing. Startled, you turn and are confused to see the bobbing head of a tunnel rasp. A huge snake feared by miners. The giant snake rises up, ready to strike. If the time track is full. What? It is not, because I crushed it. Stuff happens. Time track is not yet full. The young seekers you met earlier are already struggling to battle the rasp and appear relieved at your arrival. I gain, ooh, nice. I gain 2 fate, which is good because I didn't have any. Put ally 7A into play, reset the bag, and go to 710, which is the fight. Okay, so here's the ally we have in play. I don't know what he's going to do because, oh, wait a minute. Ah, there's an instruction card. There we go. Boom. Young Seekers. Several younger Seekers are attempting to assist you wherever they can, though it's obvious they're outmatched. The young Seekers attack the enemy for 3 damage. Discard this ally to cancel 1 enemy attack. If you do so, move its ability tokens to the enemy's middle ability. Interesting. So, it's an overlay. It's an overlay card, so we shall... Oh, I get it. So when we're doing the fight, if I pull that, then they will do some damage. Oh, that's money. That is money. So these are going to go back into the bag, and I have to set up a big old fight. So when I come back, we gonna rumble. Okay, so here we go. We are all set up, and we have the rasp right here. 11s and 12s are good because my young seekers will attack. And it doesn't seem all that hard. It's only got 18 health, which kind of makes me think something else is going to happen. But whatever. Let's go for it. And hopefully things go well for me. Oh, and to start out, it's focused on the one with the most armor, which is Naz, so right there. Awesome. Starts right out with 8 crap. The rasp rears back its head and spits a spray of burning acid. Okay. Place an acid pool token in the targeted space. If all 3 tokens have been placed, move 1 of the existing tokens to a new space instead. Well, I don't know what happens with the acid pools. Ah, every time I go in there, I will get a hurt. Okay, so wow, that's 2 hurts. It's going to be 2 hurts for Naz. Well, that was not good. Huh, didn't I just say it was going to be easier? Okay, well, I get to pick who's going to go. And let's see. Well, Valora, I do feel like I should start... give another seeker extra movement. So I think... Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the splatter arrow, but I'm going to move here, which will allow me to give someone armor. I'll go ahead and just give that to Fane. And the splatter arrow is going to pull the focus to me, which is scary. It's going to do 2 hurts. And I will put 1 here and 1 up there. And I would have to damage the other heroes, but there's nobody there. And let's see. We are going to let Naz play a boost. So it's up to 3 damage. And unfortunately, Fane cannot. So I will do 3 damage though, and that's not a terrible start, especially because I was able to add those hurts onto it. Okay. Feeling okay. Those of you who have watched several of these, this is always what happens. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm doing great. Oh gosh, I'm so worried. Then, oh, okay, I'm fine. So, anyhow, here we go. Ooh, Fane. Great. Great, 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 great. So Fane's going to be nice and simple, and is going to use the Mage Bolt. Whispering a spell, you send a bolt of magic chasing after your enemy. And nice and simple. It's just a blue. It's going to do 3 damage and pull the focus to Fane. Oh, I can't go over there. Oh, shoot. A little dangerous, so I'll move over there. Before I shoot, because I can hit anywhere I want. And let's see if I have any blue boosts from our other heroes. I don't. I have lots of damage boosts. Nope, not there, and not a lot over here either, but I will use the flexible strategy boost and go ahead and just let Fane draw another card, which will be a ward, which will be good, and the Mage Bolt's going to do 2 damage, or 3 damage, excuse me, so he's down to 12. Okay, and the wards are a free action. Now, I just drew a ward. Now, I'm actually not clear if I can play this now or if it's only the first action, so I'm going to play it and call it good anyway. With a finger, you trace a symbol over your weapon and whisper a few quick words, sending lightning crackling over its surface. So while this is in play, my attacks, melee attacks, deal 1 extra damage. Let's put that right out there. That's fantastic. Okay. Well, if I can get a couple more hits, maybe I can take it out before I have to act. Naz. So Naz is going to start out and take 2 damage because she has 2 hurts, which ignores her armor. I will get to get rid of one of them, so that's not nothing. I'm going to need to move out of there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move right on in there. I'm going to use the heavy staff. Quarterstaff has a charm that makes it heavier at the moment of impact. Morella winked. Your enemies won't know what hit them. So it's only going to do 3 damage, but it's also going to do a stun, which I will put there. And let's see if I can boost that 3. I don't have any really good boosts. I made a mistake when I played Valora. I had a ward I could have put out there, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Here we go. And Fane has this boost here, the Mage Bolt boost, so it's going to do 2 extra damage. So I'm actually doing 5 damage and a stun, which is going to bring it all the way down to 7. Okay, so now we're getting to the point where I'm like, oh, it's so easy, it's so easy. It's not going to stay that way, I know it, but, ooh, I'm feeling good at the moment. Valora. First thing I'm going to do is be smart. I know I have a ward that I can play. Oh, interesting. It's Perfect Stillness. It actually ends my turn if I play it, but if I don't move, ooh, it's early. So I'm going to do it. Valora releases her held breath. There is no battle. There is no world. There is no Valora. There is only her target. Now I'm actually going to play it after I move. I'm going to move first. Oh, but interesting. That actually blocks line of sight, so I can't actually see it from there. So I will move here, which is going to allow me to give an armor. I'll give it to Fane. Then Perfect Stillness is out. That is the end of my turn. Okay. Ooh, that's risky. Naz, sweet. All right, so Naz is up. Naz is going to take 1 more damage because of her hurt, which I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. And let's see what she can do. All right, we're going to do the Duel of Honor. Shifting your stance, you focus your entire attention upon a single enemy. It's going to do 4 damage and bring the focus back to Naz. So 4 damage is good. And do I have any green boosts? I don't know that I do. And I can draw or discard a card. Unfortunately, it's not going to help me now. All right, nope. So it's simply going to be 4 damage, which is going to bring him down to 3. So there's a chance I could just end this, like right now, with 1 more pull. That would be amazing. Oh, and I could make someone else move, so I think I'll send Fane up there, because that movement she could have, that's her ability. 5. Okay, so it's going to get hurt. So this is going to go away. It's going to take 2 damage. Oh, so close. Oh, it's down to 1. But it's going to attack. The tunnel rasp thrashes its body, slamming into anyone in reach. 4 attacking, refocus on the nearest seeker, was already focused there. 3 damage. She actually has 2 armor, so I'm only going to take 1, but she is now down to 11. Okay, not bad. You know what, maybe if we can get one of these up here, that'd be good too, because it'll be over. Nas. Okay, let's just finish this thing off. So I'm going to use her ability to move someone. No, I don't want to move Laura, just in case something happens. But I will use the flexible strategy. A wise warrior knows that no plan survives contact with the enemy, and you've taken this lesson to heart. After attacking, I can discard any number of cards and immediately draw that many up, but I'm not going to do that. And boom, that'll be enough. That will end it. So the fight is over. Now, Naz has no more action cards, so she'll have to discard. Her lantern will charge. She draws back up to 7. And, ba-boom, ba-boom, and I go to card 713. The tunnel rasp falls to the ground in a coiled heap. As you lift your weapons to strike the final blow, something undulates beneath the thick, scaly skin. A mass of fur and claws emerges. The creature has shapeshifted. Replace the tunnel rasp enemy sheet with the Wolvager's enemy sheet. Okay, one moment. It enters the second stage. When an enemy enters a new stage, remove all statuses. Reset it to full health. Okay, up to 19. And we just keep fighting. Huh. Well, that's interesting because I don't have anything. Well, it has no mark. I don't seem to have a standee for it either. Huh. Well, I guess I just used the same one. That seems odd to me, but there we go. Huh. It seems weird. I'll have to check on that. I wonder if I'm missing something. All right, well, here we go. Keep going. Okay, I'm glad I didn't move anybody. 12. Okay, that's our people. That's our people. So this is going to move over to here, and several younger seekers are attempting to assist you whenever they can, though it's obvious they're outmatched. They attack the enemy for 3 damage. Oh, it doesn't move. It's only if I use it to cancel an attack. So sweet. Well, that's kind of tragic. I have them kill themselves. Let's not do that. So this will be down to 16. Okay, I'm not too worried about this. That's so weird to me. There's no Wolvager standee. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find anything about it, so I'll just leave it alone as is for now. Okay, Naz is up again. Now she can use her lantern, which I think I will. Alter the balance, shouts Naz, smashing forward. Her lantern releases a blast, enveloping her enemy, who shrieks and clutches their head. That's right, I get rid of those things permanently. So we're going to go ahead and just get rid of its 5 out of the game. And I'm going to do 5 damage to it. Let's see what I got here. Don't think I have any boosts that will help here. Well, I do have this Riddle of Dawn boost, so I can actually heal Naz by 1, and that'll be good, because she's taking a little bit of damage. Great. And then I'm just doing 5 damage, pow, to her. And I should have gotten my armor back, so already right down to 11. Okay, come on, give me some more luck. Okay, there goes the luck. So that's going to go up here. And the Wolvager's thick hide and dense muscles deflect ordinary attacks. Oh! Huh. Well, that doesn't look right at all. Clearly, I need to adjust where the things are. So I will give it 4 health back. Okay, and let me check my card again. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here. Because I don't understand where the attacks are supposed to be. That's just something that happens. Alright, I'm going to have to pause here and try to read some stuff and figure this out. Okay, so it just said that they're divided. So I just divided them out like that. So instead, we'll do this bottom one. The Wolvager sinks its teeth into you and shakes you furiously back and forth. And again, it's going to focus right here on her. Stay there, 5 damage. She has 2 armor, so that she's going to take 3. And she is down to 9. Now it's a little bit worrisome here because it has 2 armor. I didn't realize that. Okay, pick whoever I want. That's good. That is good, good, good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Valora here using her perfect stillness. I'm going to hit it with a shot to the knee, which the stillness is going to allow me to do double damage, which will pull the focus here. I'm going to use a boost from Naz, which will let me put one of these back into the thing. I think I will put Naz's back in. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a red boost. Yeah, I don't have a red boost from Fang. So I'm going to do 4 damage, which will only be 2. Like so. But I get to put 2 traps on it. So it won't be able to move. So if I can hit and then move with Naz, that might help. Okay. And then her thing goes away. So I will move, like so. And let's give an armor to Naz. All right. Number 9. That's the bottom. Bummer. So, the trap didn't quite work. We'll refocus. And Naz is going to get hit for 3 more. She's down to 6. Okay, Valora. Oh, now Valora has no more action cards, which means she has her lantern. It's a shame I didn't have that perfect stillness up for this. That would just about end this fight. But that's okay. And so, I am going to do my snipe. Snipe the prey, murmurs Valora, raising her lantern into the air. A blast surges out, twisting through the air, seeking out her target's heart. Oh, and I can target anything, anywhere. And so, nonetheless, I'm going to move back to here and give an armor back to Naz. So that's doing 7 damage. I have Valora's bow, which by revealing it makes it 8 damage. Then I'm going to use call out orders to put a chit back in the bag. And again, I think I'm going to put a Naz back in the bag. And I haven't drawn a feint in a while, but I can go ahead and use this because it's green and let her draw another card. Okay, so that's going to be 8 damage that I'm doing. I take the bow back. This flips over. So that is going to be 6 damage. I'm putting them down to 7. All right, working our way through, working through. I need to draw a Naz to get her out of there because she's getting wailed on. That was not it. Ah, trapped. This is bad. Here we go. The Wolvager swipes at you with its knife-like claws. So it's 2 hits for 3. Oh, any boost will decrease both. So the good news is the first hit is doing 2. And I do have some boosts, or at least I did have some boosts. Crud, I think all my boosts... Okay, well, I do have... Okay, I got 1 blue. Yes, I do have a boost. Okay, so boom. So each of them are only doing 2. So it means the first one's only doing 1 damage. The second one's doing 2. And that's it. So that's a total of 3. So I'm down to 3. I have got to pull Naz out. Okay, I did not. So that's going to be game over. So unfortunately, my younglings here are going to be sacrificing themselves. I'm sure I'm going to pay for that. But they cancel the attack. Or actually, instead of that, I'm going to leave that for now. So I drew the 4 is what it was, but I'm going to use one of my tokens here a little retroactively, because I forgot I had those. And instead I will use Nas. Put these back in there, and so I will pop it and move. Okay, because I have a free action here, which I'm going to make use of. But to start, I'm going to do Inevitable. Close your eyes, her teacher risks, often instructor. Let your sword move with the wind, its swiftness, it is power. So I can move it, I'm not going to. So I'm going to be doing 1 damage to it, but we will not make it any more damage because I don't have any boosts here, unfortunately. So I'm going to do 1 damage. So down to 6. Then I'm going to move Velora in. And then for my actual free action that I have here, the movement of Velora in was Naz's ability. And I'm going to call out orders. Nas reassesses the battle, shouting out commands. Regroup, flank position, take cover! So I can move each seeker, including myself, up to 1 space. So instead, I want to move Fane into here with Naz's, then... Yep, nope. And then I will move her into here, move there, and I will also move Fane in. So both of them... Nope, that doesn't work. Right here. Okay. Then each seeker may draw or discard a card. This is a free action, so let's see. I might be able to... And so I'm going to discard this card for Nas, which means I get to draw again, and I refresh my lantern. And then I don't think I'm going to get rid of anything for Velora, so I'll just draw a card for her. And I'm just going to draw a card for Fane. And hopefully Fane will get to go. He hasn't done anything. All right, 10. And it refocuses on Velora. So she's gonna get hurt bad, but that's okay. So she's taking 5. See if I have any shields of any kind. I don't. No, I don't. So just straight 5 damage. She's down to 6. Excuse me, she's down to 7. Okay. Well, seems like... All right, I'm going to use this thing again to have a choice. Do it without cheating this time. Oh, now I draw that. All right, so question is... Could have Fane go. Well, Fane would be the target. Okay, I'm going to have Fane go. So this one here. Because Fane's going to be able to do extra damage with the melee attack. So Fane's going to move in, join the party. Fane's going to play his Wyvern Cloak, made from the wing leather of a wyvern. This cloak grants protection and speed, so I'm going to have an extra movement, and I gain a shield, and I get to do another action. So I'll take the armor. Then I'm going to play the Riddle of Dawn, right here, which is my second ward. When the morning light is nigh and the seekers crack an eye, may their strings be taut as the battle is fought and the enemy's victory denied. When played, I can draw a card. Each time a seeker plays an action, they can draw a card if they want. So I'll go ahead and draw a card. And now, if I can hit the thing with a melee attack, which I can, I'm going to do Mana Strike right here. Sensing the magical energy in the air, you gather it to yourself before blasting it at your enemy. So it does 2, but plus 1 per ward in play. So it's actually going to do 4 damage, so I'm actually doing 2 to start. So I'm doing 2, and let's see if I have any blue damage boost. I don't think I do. I'm doing a total of 2. I'm doing a total of 2. But hopefully it will refocus and I'll be able to take the next hit. Oh, and I played a thing, so I think I'm going to go ahead And do I want to draw a card? I can. I think I will. Ah, a Wyvern Close boost, so if someone plays a green, I'll be able to pop it. Okay, 1. So it's going to hit. Ooh, she's going to hit. Oh boy, she's going to be all the way down. All the way down to 1 health. Because she's going to hit twice for 3. And I don't. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Okay, well, I need something good here. I need a good draw. Well, I guess I always have my little friends over here that can take an attack so I don't lose. Freaking A! Well, sorry guys. You're going to take that attack for us. Those are going to go here. Well, thanks for being brave. Don't want to lose. Oh, but before I do that though, I do have cards that let me give someone movement. So I could have done that. So I could have played this to move her here to kind of get her a little out of the way, and that would allow me to give an armor. Fane's okay, I'll give an armor to Naz. Oh, Naz should have her 2 armor back. So now it'll attack here because Fane is the closest. Okay. Which is good. Fane's going to get hit twice. And she will play this to make them both only do 2 damage, because that's a special rule for those double claw swipe. So each one's only doing 2. Okay, and so the first hit, we lose 1 and take no damage. Second one, we lose another and take no damage. Fane is okay. Oh, come on! Dang it! I don't have any more armors here. All right, so first one will do 1 damage. That goes away. The second one will do 2 damage, so Fane is down to 11. Crap, come on! Okay, Valora. Whew. Okay, she's going to shoot first, then move. Before I forget, her movement's going to give this to Fane when I move over to here to kind of get out of the way. Now, what can I do? I think I need to use a green. Ooh, twin shot. That's not bad. Okay, so I think. Well, that's not going to do much. All right. So I'm going to use the sprinting arrow. Moving forward at a dead sprint, you fire off an arrow between steps. So it's going to give me a movement. I'm going to go here, which is going to let me give an armor to Fane. Then for my regular movement, I'm going to wind up moving here, which lets me give another armor to Fane. So I'm doing 4 damage, which goes down to 2. I will reveal the bow, which makes it up to 3, and then I will play the Wyvern Cloak here, which will be the kill. Okay, maybe that's the kill. We're going to find out right now if something else is coming. I'm so sad I lost those allies. I know that's going to come back and bite me. The Wolvager begins to transform once again. In his place stands a familiar shape, Hoyt Belgar, the dwarf you met back in Venna. Seekers, he spits. You never know when to quit. He reaches behind his back and pulls out a Kinfire lantern of his own. Why don't I show you? Oh, the 3rd stage. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, crud. Okay. Overlay 7A through 7E on the Wolvager sheet. All right, that goes there. Goes there. 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 And there. I am so screwed. Crap. Still not. Oh, 30? 30? This is a joke. Okay. Okay, this is definitely going to be my first loss. Now, let's see. Do I have memory 16? What? I helped this guy. Are you kidding me? Ugh. I gave him the alchemical notebook. What a jerk! Oh, man. Well, I have 16G, so these two go down here. Ugh, this is going to be a disaster. Total disaster. And I still haven't been able to put anything in there. He's going to focus on who has the most health, which is going to be Fane. Everyone else is down to 1. At least he has no armor. Why did he turn on us? I don't get it. I'm upset. Well, at least I get to go and then reboot the bag here. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Fane go. He's going to replace his Riddle of Dawn ward with the Fate's Lament. Though I fight the strings that bind me, I'm still dancing to their tune. Can anyone defy the fate that's woven on the loom? So, you might be able to hear the cat there. She's upset about everything too. I gain a health. Every time a Seeker plays a blue action, they can gain a health, which is probably good anyway. Then I'm going to do Coordinated Attack, which will do a stun. I'll put that here. Oh, do I want to do that on... No, it's probably smarter to put that up there. And it's going to do 3 damage because of my sigil there. And we'll call it 4-5 damage, 6 damage. Well, that wasn't nothing. So he's down to 24. And with luck, we'll pull some stuns out. Okay, here we go, here we go. Awesome. First things first, right away, hits me with his lantern. Hoyt lifts his Kinfire lantern high above his head and cries, "Extinguish the spirit!" You feel your limbs grow heavy with sudden exhaustion as a wave of light passes overhead. Oh my gosh, the target of this adds 2 exhaustion to their hand. Oh my gosh. So that's 4 damage and 2 exhaustion. Luckily, Fane's got 3 armor, so I'll just take the 1. And 2 exhaustion. Holy crap. Oh, and I forgot Fane was supposed to do a redraw. Thankfully, because now he's at a point... Oh, I wish I had the card where I could keep drawing now. Dang. Whew. Crap. Hoyt pulls a vial of glowing liquid from his pocket and drinks it down and sighs in relief. And he heals. So this goes away. Oh, of course I should have put it down there. Oh well. And he heals. Move the ability token that triggered this ability to the middle. Interesting. Well, I guess he doesn't have that many vials. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, my choice. Well, I think clearly I need to go with Fane. Because Fane has a whole bunch of stuff that he can do. First, I'm going to use his lantern. Sustain. Calling out in a clearer voice, Fane holds up his lantern and shouts, "Sustain the moment!" Everything seems as slow to a crawl except for him. So I'm going to do 4 damage and 5 damage because it can be melee. And it is blue that I'm looking for. Okay, I don't have that, but I do have Flexible Strategy, which will allow him to discard one of those exhausted cards. So I am doing 5 damage, which gets us slightly back down from where we were before. Then he gets to go again. Okay, and I'm going to use Bolt of Confusion, which will do 2 damage and let me stop him from moving, which is not really useful at all. So I'll just put it here because it doesn't matter. So 2 damage. But yeah, so just, I think that's all I'm doing is just 2 damage. Oh, this is a joke. This is a joke. I just need to pull all my stuff before they pull any. That's what needs to happen here. Nas. And unfortunately, as I'm sitting here, my camera is about to die. So Nas is going to move in. This might be bad. I need to pull somebody else first. She's going to use her altar, which will do 5 damage, and pull the focus to her. We'll make it 6 damage. from Fane. So 6 damage, which will bring us down to 15. And I have to pause because my battery is about to die. Okay, so right back for you, but it's been about half an hour or so for me. I should have enough power to get through the rest of this, especially if I die very quickly. But here we go. Hopefully I'll be okay. I mean, hopefully I'll just draw myself. That would be best. Okay, heart. That's, ooh, actually that's really good. Because, uh-oh. Oh dear. I'm not sure if I used this last time. Because I know I did a big hit, but I think maybe I did that big hit with Fane's lantern. So for you, I may have literally just used this, and now I'm using it again, which means it's a mega huge cheat. I don't know. So here we go. I'm just going to say I'm going to use it. I'm using my altar, my lantern again. I'm going to shatter this, so get this out of there. And it's a red card. And I'm going to use my Fate's Lament boost to put Nas back in the bag. And that's all the boost I have, so I'm just straight 5 damage. And he's down to 10. So I feel like where I am right now is either I'm going to pull myself a couple of times and I'll be okay, or I'm not, I'm going to die. And there's not much I can do. So I'm going to use Naz's movement ability to move Valora, which will activate her armor ability, which will give to Naz. Okay. Let's hope I can draw myself 4 more times in a row. I cannot. So he's going to heal himself again for 4 more. That's going to go back up there. Well, I guess it's better than him attacking me and killing me. But still, it's annoying. Okay, Valora. Good, so Valora's going to attack and then she's going to move. Oh, she doesn't have the range for that. Interesting. So last time I moved Valora, I should have moved her here because I forgot there was a thing there. So that's fine. I'm going to attack, then I'm going to move to here. So I'm going to move to there. That's going to give single armor to Nas. But before I do that, I will do my attack. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this twin shot ability with the bow. And I don't know if the bow acts for both of them, but it seems like it does. So each one of these is going to do 3. In one swift motion, Valora pulls 2 arrows from her quiver, knocks them both, and lets fly. Then I'm going to move over there. So that's going to be 6 damage that I'm doing there. And then, do I have any boosts? I do. I will use this Bolt of Confusion boost, which will let me draw or discard a card. Let's see. I got lots of action, so I will draw a card. And I have no boosts for Nas, so it's simply 6 damage, so it's down to 8. And that's going to pull focus like that, so that's dangerous. But Fane is up, so maybe Fane can pull it back. So let's see. Well, not much I can do here. Well, there is one thing I can do that'll help. So I'm going to use Mystic Force. With hands raised, you mutter a spell, summoning a wind to toss your enemies around the battlefield. So Fane is going to take the focus. I get to do 2 damage because I have my Storm Sigil out. And it's white, so I can use any boosts that I have. So I will use the Splatter Arrow boost from Valora. So put him down to 5. And I can push him. So if I do that, I'm actually going to push him there, which if something happens, can't hit Valora, who's at the most danger of being killed. Okay. Fane again. Oh, well, Fane has one card left, which is going to do absolutely nothing. Because it's this, and it only does damage for all the secret shits over here. So it's going to do nothing. So unfortunately, I'm just going to discard this, which means I'll take 1 damage for my exhaustion card. I will flip over my lantern again. And so if I can pull Fane again, it's over. Nas. Okay. So Nas can't... Ooh, tough stuff here. Can do some stunning. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, I don't want him to heal. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Nas is going to move into here. She's going to use her heavy staff, which is going to do 3 damage and pull the focus back to her. So dangerous, but down to 2. And I'm going to stun his healing. And now the question is, did Fane just draw a +2 damage? For blue, Fane did draw a +2 damage for blue, which means, boom, you're done. Maybe, assuming you don't get to do more. Again, Hoyt is reduced to 0, go to 715. A weakened Hoyt falls to the ground. You raise your weapons over him. Who are you working for, you demand. For just a moment he falters, his eyes widening in fear, but then he lifts his hand, preparing to cast another spell. Your strike is swift and sure. Hoyt won't be bothering anyone ever again. I'm so mad I helped him. You turn to the still burning remains of the guild hall. Hierophant Selen and Guildmaster Lyra ride up, followed by several guards. They yell orders to those working to extinguish the fire, and then take you aside to hear your report of the night's events. Sadly, my ally 7A was not in place. They did not manage to survive the fight, I guess. That's a shame. Look at my memories. If I have 7A, I do not have memory 7A. Guildmaster Lyra looks you over carefully, satisfied that you're not about to drop dead. She tells you, don't worry about the fire. We'll take care of it. You need to be well rested for tomorrow's council meeting. 719. Guildmaster Lyra hands you an official-looking document with her personal seal on it. I've been meaning to give this to you. Show this to the guards, and they'll let you up into the nests without hassling you for taxes or bribes. In the morning, meet me at my estate. It's easy to find, she says as she hands you a second document. A visitor's guide to Dinlux. It's apparently a landmark. So each hero gains 1 more fate. I can't remember what they're called, which means I will probably be going to check out the inn as one of my spots, and I get prompt Q8, which is desperate measures, but we will read about that later. All right, put that there, and boom, we got this. So I'll probably be going to the inn, but also I have all these new places to go. Ha ha ha! All those spots. So we'll go check those out. I'll figure out what to go and see. Actually, let me put this back out just in case anybody watching has a recommendation of places to go. I'll hold that out there for you. You can check it out. You can pause it and look. So if you have any suggestions of places I should go, let me know and I will go there. I am going to go to the inn, I think, and kind of mess around with some new cards and see what all there is to see. But there you have it, folks. That is the end of 7. I think I'm about halfway through this game, and I'm gonna keep on keeping on because it is still fun. Though it's interesting, the biggest complaint that anybody has about this game, that's not true anybody, the biggest complaint that people have is when you're playing at multiplayer, sometimes the bag draw system can just be frustrating because you just don't sometimes get to go. And Fane, for the first, I don't know, half of the fight, went once, I think. And that is something that can happen in this game. It's not a problem when you're playing solo, because I just get to go, but even then, like, there was that time when I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting wailed on, and I barely got out. But anyhow, There you have it, folks. Still enjoying it, still like it. As always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share, maybe become a channel member. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.